Hi everyone, I'm Hollie Walker and I'm going to show you how to do a smoky eye for a hooded eye. So my lid actually covers a lot of my eyelid right here. And so doing a smoky eye can kind of be tricky, especially because it can make my eye look way too dark. So I just want to show you a few tricks. I am using Senegence products. If you're not familiar with Senegence products, you're missing out because these are amazing. Okay, they not only are HD makeup, but they actually stay on your skin. So I have foundation on, and look at this. I have no foundation here. I don't know about you, but I think it's kind of amazing, especially when I'm wearing black clothes. I don't want foundation on my clothes. So that's why I really love these products. But having a smoky eye can be super tricky, especially because it can make that eye shape, it can kind of change it. And a lot of people go, I just look way too made up. So I want to show you a few tricks. Now I've already done my eyebrows. This is using Smoked Topaz, and it's an eyeshadow actually that Senegence has. And I used an angle brush, if you can see that. So actually before I did all my skincare, I did my foundation, and then I did my eyebrows because, you know, come on, let's face it, everybody needs brows. It actually looks like it framed your eyes. So I kind of look like bare-faced without anything around my eyes, like eyeliner, mascara. So I'm gonna do kind of a smoky eye. This would be if I'm going out, you know, partying, whatever you do when you want to have a smoky eye. And I'm actually going to take, now I can take this wand and I'll show you, see if it will focus. Now it has kind of a angle on it. Now I could use that, but sometimes it's a little harder when you have a lot more product on. So I'm just going to take a brush, and really you can use a smaller brush, you can use a bigger brush, whatever brush you like. And I'm going to, I have a mirror down here, so if I look down, it's not because I don't want to look in the light, but I can't actually see looking in the lens. So I am going to actually do just like right where my eyeball would go in, okay? Now, if you can see, it is a gray color, but you know what? It's like a grayish green, actually. You can use any color to do a smoky eye, including browns and blues and anything with more of a pigment. All of our eyeshadows are actually highly pigmented. So when you are using them, a little bit goes a long way. Plus, then they're gonna dry. They're gonna dry where you want them because they're a cream to powder. So cream to powder, let me just tell you, it goes on like a cream, sets like a powder. So I'm going to just so I don't have makeup in my hair, pull my hair back, and then I'm gonna do this one. So you can kind of see, and not to worry because I'm not done. So if you're like, girl, that doesn't look good on you, just give me a second. This is a smoky eye for my hooded eye, okay? So this may be different if you have more of a space, or maybe this does not cover, it's not a hooded eye. So I'm gonna go just barely above that. Now, like I said before, if I go too high, it can actually not look good on my eye. It can make me look like I have a black eye. I don't know about you guys, but that's not a pretty look, ever. Okay, so I know it's probably like, oh, it's not quite there, girl. That's okay. I am just letting this dry all the way. Now these don't dry out my eyelid, so powders typically will dry out the lid and make them really super oily because your body and your skin are saying, hey, I'm super dry, so send up oil. Okay, so I am going to take it's called Mocha Java Shimmer, and it's a really pretty kind of a light brown. And I'm going to actually place it right above And this one I just do with my fingers because, frankly, I feel like I can control it better. And I'm gonna go towards the grayish green color, okay? I wanna make sure I'm going towards and not away from, because I don't wanna move any of the gray to where I don't want it. The only reason why it would move is because I'm putting a cream on it, and so it kind of reactivates it to move, which is good in some ways too. If you get it somewhere you don't want it to be, then you can definitely move it with our products. Okay, this is Onyx, and it's a black, and I am going to use it not only for my liner, but I'm actually going to take and clean off all the product that I can, because there's still quite a bit of product on it, but I don't want gloss. And I'm going to kind of give it an anti-aging look. So you may see the wings on other people, but here's the thing, is if I do a wing on my eye, I'm going to show you something. This is super cool trick with a hooded eye. So it may look like a really big wing right here, but when I open my eye, you actually don't get to see it as much. So, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see it. Does that make sense? So you want to make sure that you have a wing that gives a little bit, like when you close your eye. But look, I'm actually going to take the same brush with the grayish green, and I'm going to pull it up in. I'm going to give it a little more of the smoky look instead of just the grayish green. And so I have to add just a little bit more. And I can use my finger if I wanted. I typically do. And I am just going to go towards my eye. So I'm not pulling the skin. That's the biggest trick. You don't want to actually pull the skin. You just are moving the product very gently on it. Okay, so I'm kind of going in a V, giving it a little more depth. And if you want to do more of a wing, you definitely could. I typically don't, because it makes me feel like I'm trying too hard. And I normally do natural makeup, and I like to do the smoky eye every now and then to just kind of say I can. Okay, so. And I'm using too big of a brush is why I'm having to clean up underneath. But I'm gonna get my angle brush, and I can put this on my waterline, or I can do it in my lash line. I'm kind of doing my waterline on the top too. And you want to kind of move it either back and forth in your lash line, or from the waterline you kind of want to make the strokes out to the lashes. Okay, let me get a little more product on here. Alright, so if I want to do a heavy black line, I can definitely do that. Now, I want to kind of stay away from doing too heavy of a line, because it can actually make my eye look smaller. So, makeup is an illusion, but I don't want to make my eyes smaller. My eyes, I love to have them pop, because let's face it, we want people to look us in the eye, and so we want to make sure our eyes are like bam, right? Okay, so look at my eyes. So you can kind of tell there's quite a bit of difference, and which one you're drawn to is just which one you like better, which one your eye actually finds a little more attractive. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it is personal preference. So I'm going to finish up this other side. Again, taking the Onyx with a bigger brush, because I want to, so I put it in a spot that I didn't want it, and I'm just going to blend it in. So again, I'm going to make a little V and kind of just tease my lashes with the bigger brush, and I'm just deepening my crease. Okay? Now, like I said, if you have a hooded eye, this is a little bit easier so it doesn't make you look like you necessarily have a great big black eye or that you tried to make a black eye with makeup. This is just what I do. So if you're not used to using makeup, this is an easy way to put your foot in the door and just try it out. It's kind of fun. So I'm taking this Onyx again. And like I said, it's an eyeshadow. We have liquid eyeliner, but I like this better. Mainly because I can control it. I've always been highly allergic to makeup, and so these were the first products that I've been able to wear without my skin burning or my eyes getting swollen from the products. So just saying, that's kind of cool. Okay, so let's make sure that we feel like they're even. Now, you can kind of see how they are very much more similar. Now, I kind of do a little bit of a shine, not necessarily having a lot of glitter, mainly because of my age. I could get away with it. We have really pretty shimmer shadows, but I'm not a typical glitter everywhere I go. But we have a highlighter that's called Pearlizer. And so we can actually put it on and it gives a really pretty shine. So I'm gonna just clean my fingers off before I actually put the Pearlizer on, because I don't want the product to be picked up like with black or anything. This is gonna go underneath my brow because I really want my eyes to be highlighted, but I like that little like summer glow where somebody would be like, wow, like you look like you look fresh or dewy, or just a little bit more of a shine look without being shiny, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just putting this on my brow bone. Again, I'm kind of bringing it towards the darker part, mainly because I don't want to put dark with the light. So I want to make sure that that's blended in all the way. And then I'm going to take and put some on this brow. Now you can use this as a highlighter anywhere you want it. Typically I like to go inside. Sorry if you can't see it. I will show you in a sec. So I go kind of inside and I'm just putting it right kind of on my tear duct, giving it that little bit more of a light right there. It just helps the light bounce off of it. Now I'm going to take it, the remaining part, and I am going to come around. I'm going to come above my blush, and I'm going to come, which Senegence has a full line of skincare and makeup. So they have full foundation. Everything is just amazing in HD makeup. Fix my hair a little bit. You guys can kind of see. Where the shine is. And this will be something that like will dry a little bit more and then you'll barely be able to see it. Okay, so Pearlizer is super cool. I'm going to show you I'll show you on my hand. It might be visually easier to see. Okay, so maybe not. Okay, so you guys can kind of see this. So this, it kind of goes on like a foundation and you can just add it in. So let me just see if you can see that. My hand I guess doesn't go that way, but so I can add it in and I can blend it. I can even put it in our foundations, and what it does is give it like a summer glow. So it's kind of nice to have a product that does that even in the winter, especially Utah winters. You never know when you're gonna have the sun. Okay, and I'm gonna finish off with mascara. We have a really awesome waterproof mascara, and I am just going to come from the base I like to come on both sides. If you ever have problems with putting on your mascara, you can always hold your lashes like this. Kind of helps so that you don't blink it into your eye. Okay, so I like to come up on my bottom lashes. It kind of makes my eyes feel a little bit bigger. So if you wear fake lashes, have extensions, anything like that, this is a really great product to use on the lashes on your bottom, unless you have lash extensions on both, which is not normal, but you never know. This actually will help your lashes grow. It's kind of cool. So you can kind of see one with lashes, one without. I have very blonde lashes, so you actually don't see them unless I put something on them or put the liner by it. Otherwise, I really don't even look like I have any eyelashes.